How you doing? Soup! I thought I'd give you people a lesson today on how to be a baker, how to be a straight baker. Not that I've ever done it myself, but I've watched closely the assholes and jerks that do it, that try to make an income out of it and have people feel sorry for them, those kind of assholes. And I've put together a kit, a begging kit for you, the underdog. And don't worry about places to stand with your sign. There's plenty of territories available. Think about it. Every time or everywhere there's a red light, that's a beggar's area. What is a light turn red every, what, 3 minutes or something like that? And in most cases, if you've been paying attention, boys and girls, in most cases, if if the beggar looks convincing enough, people at the red light, will look at him and feel sorry for him and roll down their window and hand him a few dollars, maybe a 5-spot. Now they're pulling in, $300-400 a day. And that could be you, boys and girls. Don't despair. Why would you want to go out on an 8 to 5 job, make, $90 a day when you'd make $400 a day by being a complete asshole? That's got you written all over it. Okay, first of all, you need a sign. You need a sign. Hungry. Please, can you help me? God bless you. You got to get a sign. It's got to be readable. People, have to be able to read it. Can't be in, a weird writing. It's got to be bold. You've got to have bold printing on it. And then your clothes. You have to have clothes that, it could be jeans, but they have to be worn out. They have to have holes in the knees, and, you have to have a grubby-looking shirt on that's, hasn't been washed for about 3 months. And don't go clean-shaved, please. Don't go clean-shaved. You have to have a, 4 or 5 day growth on your beard. And look as shabby as you possibly can. That's the key. Look desperate. You want people to feel sorry for you. Oh, look at that person. Boy, he's look at the clothes he's wearing. Boy, he looks like he's a homeless person. Duh. Sorry, I had to look at somebody outside. But so you've got the clothes, you've got the look. In some cases, it's good to have Rover there. Have your dog on the leash there. The dog might look hungry too. And also, in some cases, you might have your wife there with you. Stick her in a wheelchair. No, seriously. I've seen it before. Stick her in a wheelchair. Stick an Alka-Seltzer in her mouth. So she's fizzing at her mouth. And have her hunch over like a hunchback. It works every time. People feel sorry for people like that. And there's tips, of what not to do, what not to say. If someone asks you if you have change for 20, no, you don't. Think, people. Think. If you say you have change for 20, then they're going to know you don't have, that you're not poor. Don't you get it? You gotta think, people. Think. Think. You're not in this for your good looks. You're in this for moolah, money, do-re-mi. So you've got to have a good sign. You've got to be, you know, standing at a red light. You know, so a majority of cars every 3 minutes is a prospect. And then when the car stops, you have to look at them. You kind of have to look like you're, you know, you kind of stare at them, stare at the person in the car. And you know, sometimes go like this, like you're hungry. Look desperate as can be. You know, and try to make the people in the car feel as guilty as can be by not, you know, rolling down their window and giving you a few dollars. It's not rocket science, boys and girls. So you've got the sign taken care of. You've got your clothing taken care of. You've got Rover there. Maybe your wife hunched over in the wheelchair. You know, you got to look at the people, the red light. You got to look desperate. You know, if you do these things, boys and girls, you'll be successful. Why would you let, you know, people, other people, make all the money? Think about it. You can make $400 a day, all tax-free. You know, you can do anything you want. There's a sucker born every minute. And in this case, about every 3 minutes of the red light. Don't you get it? So do what you can. And don't forget the 10%, you know, maybe for a, you know, for a fee for myself, you know? These tips don't grow on trees. Do you think I just pull these out of my ass? Think, boys and girls. Think and do the right thing. At least by me. You get it? What a bunch of losers.